Mm-hmm.
Good morning. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living, North Metro. I am Reverend Michael Torphy.
I'm Reverend Valerie Torphy.
I'm Sheila Fawson.
I'm Greg Fawson. We do the broadcast production.
Hi.
Hi. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I'm Raheem Quasi, going to play some songs today.
And I'm Dr. Ernestine Garcia, and I'll be doing the readings.
So
All right,
let's,
nice to see everybody.
yeah, it is. So let's start with the evocation. If you join me by going within and just open up to the highest possibilities for each moment that we're about to take a journey on, knowing that at the front of the line is pure spirit, perfect God, perfect life, perfect me, perfect you. So we bless that and celebrate that today. We celebrate the God self that is in every individual on this planet. As a matter of fact, in everything that's ever been created. It's all God, it's all good all the time. So I know this service unfolds in all its glory and splendor, and I accept that as true by letting go, letting God, and simply letting it be. And together we say, and so it is.
Yes.
So, would you just, that's my
It's my pleasure to introduce Raheem Quasi for special music today.
sorry.
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody lies and tries to hide it. Everybody's missed them, finds themselves in a fix now and then. Everybody takes the cake. Everybody shows up way too late. Everybody's missed the most important day of someone's life. We give, we take away. We live our lives in shades of gray. We figured out the words to say to get us through another day. The bottom line I'm getting to, we do the best that we can do, and the best that we can do. Forgive the ones that do the things we do. Everybody loses face. Oh, everybody overestimates. Oh, everybody is so realistic with somebody else's dreams. Everybody pushes back a little harder, yeah. Everybody thinks the tact is so much smarter. Everybody is quite capable of things better left unsaid. We give, we take away. We live our lives in shades of gray. We figured out the words to say to get us through another day. The bottom line I'm getting to, we do the best that we can do, and the best that we can do. Forgive the ones that do the things we do. La 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 la. Oh, la 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 la. Ooh, la 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 la. La 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 la. And the best that we can do la la la. La 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 la
That was awesome. Thank you. We appreciate your talent and you being here with us today.
la.
So we're going to take care of some business and we'll be back to you shortly.
Very good.
Okay.
The purpose of our spiritual community is to be supportive to all of those who are seeking support, to practice and live unconditional love, to be non-judgmental and forgiving, to embrace oneness, to join all others who want to co-create a world that works for everyone, all cultures, all races, all sexual orientations, all life.
So it is.
So it is. And we invite you to like us and check in on Facebook at CSL North Metro. Go out to our website, cslnorthmetro.org, and you can go to contact us and add yourself to our email list. You can request prayers out on the website, and we'll pray on them all week. And there was something else.
Got a new blog.
Oh, yeah. New blogs. There's all kinds of good stuff out there on that website. So check it out. We'd love to see you there. Today's title is Blazing into the Future.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yeah. So that's all for me. Affirmations.
Yeah.
Hey, I think I'm up.
I think you are.
Hello, everyone. My pleasure to read the affirmations in the reading for today. And usually, there they are. Affirmations for the week of December 31st, 2023, written for us by Stephen Anthony. Please repeat after me. As I live my life, I give the gift of God's joy to the world.
As I live my life, I give the gift of God's joy to the world.
I recognize the individualized beauty of the universe in all life.
I recognize the individualized beauty of the universe in all life.
Spirit's vision reveals the answer to all my questions.
Spirit's vision reveals the answer to all my questions.
I see only divine perfection with my eyes open or closed.
I see only divine perfection with my eyes open or closed.
My spiritual practice creates a deeper understanding of myself.
My spiritual practice creates a deeper understanding of myself.
All of life exists with the innate harmony and love which I embrace now.
All of life exists with innate harmony and love, which I embrace now.
And together we say,
And so it is.
and so it is. All right, I love affirmations. Okay, now I'm going to do the reading. And the reading is from the book, A Pilgrim in Aquarius by David Spangler. There are two main sources of prophecy. One source lies in the sacred and in the spiritual allies of humanity. The other arises from the fears and memories of humanity projected into your collective consciousness as if onto a movie screen. The differences are significant, for the former is always impersonal and rooted in love, while the latter carries a significant emotional energy and is rooted in anxiety, helplessness, drama, or a desire for power. The sacred source is subtle and does not project images or warnings as much as it projects qualities. It comes with peace and certainty. Its true emphasis is on the present, not the future. for it comes as a call to awaken and to act in the present. It comes to tell you something about yourself. It would not awaken you if you did not know that you had the capacity to take action. It uplifts you even when it challenges you to change. And it empowers you. It carries with it a knowledge that change is possible. So it is a revelation of something important about yourself, showing a way for you to be more connected to wholeness, as well as saying something about the probabilities and possibilities ahead of you. You are filled with a power to act, born of the knowledge that you can act and that your actions are important. And together we say, and so it is.
So it is.
Thank you. Thank you. That
Thank
was
you.
beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Back to Raheem.
Well then. It's such a privilege to be a part of your service, because I did it once before, and that really stuck with me last time. I carried it through, just realizing that there's such goodness, and I love the spirit in the people in this forum, in your forum, give and receive it, and I appreciate you asking me back. And so this song, there's a little bit of a sing-along part, and you'll know what it is. But ultimately, it comes down to, we're okay. We're okay. No matter what.
No matter what.
I've been lied to, ripped off, run through. I'm okay. I've been picked last, left out, bypassed. I'm okay. I've been lost and still felt certain. I'm okay. I've been pushed through velvet curtains. I'm okay. I'm finally beginning to get to the point where I swear that the sky isn't falling. No sense in getting caught up in the motions. Anything life isn't calling. I've been stared at, did I glared at? I'm okay. I've been cashed out, dirt broke, fresh out. I'm okay. I've been found guilty, red hands filthy. I'm okay. I've been so tired I had to be rewired. I'm okay. I'm finally beginning to get to the point where I swear that the sky isn't falling. No sense in getting caught up in emotions of anything life isn't calling. I have felt love so hard it's nearly killed me. I'm okay. I have been loved so hard I can't help see. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm
I
All right.
love that.
Good.
I'm okay. I'm okay. You're okay.
I'm okay.
Yeah, you are. You're more than okay. You're great.
Thank you.
All right. We look forward to some more music a little later on. We're going to do our thing now. So we'll see you in a bit. That was refreshing.
That was fun.
Yes. So good to have so many talented people supporting us in this ministry.
Yes.
I appreciate everyone that has helped us in any way. So we're approaching a new year. Why not approach it and go in blazing? Because we are fire. Each one of us. I see the fire that's within you. Even though it may be covered up, even though you may think it's lost, that flame is always within you. And it can be fired up anytime that you decide for it to be fired up, because you have power of your life. You are in charge.
Mhm.
Are you ready to take responsibility for that? I hope so. No matter, regardless of what you're going through, what's happening in your life, you can always make a change. You can always, well, a lot of people make resolutions this time of year, but I think that's kind of weak, because you make a resolution. I'm going to stop eating so much. And that just is so weak. It doesn't really empower anything. So I'm going to share a little way that you can make more of an empowering, I don't want to say resolution, empowering statement that is truth, that reveals everything you need on this journey to getting your desire. And it's possible right here and right now. So it's important for us to discover what it is that you desire in your life.
Mhm.
Because just saying you don't want this and you don't want that, as Reverend Valerie has said many times, it doesn't work. It just brings you more of the junk that's already
What you focus on expands.
right. And that's an important thing.
Mhm.
So we discover, the first step is to discover what it is that you really want in your life.
Mhm.
It can be a change. It can be something of importance. Like what I'm going to use for example, for me is I want my children's book published. And that entails getting an illustrator. So I'm open to that. I empower it because it's meaningful to me. And I need to empower it. Like it has its own life,
Yes.
but I empower it by following certain steps that will take me through the whole year. And I'm not putting a time period on it. I'm just making it more powerful for it to show up in my life and to show up in all the people's lives that may buy the book. You see how that feels? I don't know, maybe you can't feel it the way I feel it, but it's a powerful thing to say, my book is published right here and right now. So the next step, you got to release everything that is unlike what you want.
Mhm.
Everything,
Mhm.
anything that's preventing you from getting there, anything that is doubt in your mind still, any old patterns that don't work. And I have a lot of those. So I need to rid myself of everything that gets in the way of this book being published, because it was given to me by the divine. So the divine most assuredly has to guide me to the steps that I need to fulfill this dream, this possibility of the highest form for this children's book. And I accept it. So what do I release? I release, I don't have enough money. I release, I don't know how to do the process of giving it from writing to publishing. And I just get rid of all those. And I claim the truth. I redefine how I look at this situation. I'm plentiful. All my needs doesn't necessarily come in money. It comes in all forms. I accept this beautiful journey that this book has given me, and I accept its publications when its time is due. In the meantime, I follow all the vision and all the steps I can possibly do. Do you have anything on release?
Well, yeah. So I think the first thing I wanted to say about resolutions is when we speak of resolutions, it seems to me like what happens is everybody has this great list of resolutions, and like 2 weeks into January, it's all gone.
Yes.
And so I really appreciated what you said about let's don't call it that. Let's, I can remember exactly what you said, but it's like a change in our thinking. It's a change in our way of being. And it's a thing we're going to do permanently, not 2 weeks into January and then forget about it. And so one of the things that I wrote down is I have this work ethic that came from my family of origin. And it's pretty much like work first and play later, but the work's never done. And so I find that we're kind of opposite in like everything, which is a good thing, which is really a good thing.
Salt and pepper, hot, not hot. You name it.
Well, you're a lot better at playing than I am, and that's a good thing. So just like focusing on, just because that was the way I was raised, and I've been this way like all my life, that doesn't mean I need to be that way anymore. It means I can still work, and I can still do the things that are important to do, and I can take time for joy, and I can take time for fun. And instead of when Reverend Michael says, let's go do this or let's go do that, and I say, I still have all this stuff on my to-do list, and so we don't go do it, I can learn to say, okay, let's go do that fun thing.
You did
And
it.
then I'll come. We did do that, and it was real fun.
Strange little movie.
Oh, it was a very strange movie. Anyway, so I was just really thinking about, this is a really good time to think about anything that's holding us back. And that's one of my big things. And I've been aware of it for a really long time. But when something's like that instilled pattern that you've had for your entire life, and even though I recognize that work and play is a lot more wholesome, there's this thing in my head that constantly says, but your to-do list is this long and you still have all these things to do, and they all have deadlines, and what will happen if you don't get them done? And well, what happens is the world doesn't end. I know it's a surprise that the world doesn't end when I don't get my to-do list done. And so we each get to look at those things that we might have thought were, I mean, I'm sure it has really served me, and all work and no play is not serving me any longer. And so I get to change the way I'm being.
Mm-hmm. So you're releasing all that stuff that doesn't look like you having fun.
Well, not all of it, because I still have stuff to do, but yeah, not like,
Well,
not like all
I'm
of
not
it.
talking about the duties themselves. I'm talking about all the attitudes, all the false claims, all the projections, those things you let go, release,
Okay.
and just stay in the flow.
Okay.
That you'll be guided and
I get
directed.
that. I get that.
Yeah, and that's what we all have to do. So, in this form of, I call it fulfillment of dreams. The fulfillment of my dream, the publishing of my book, is what I put all my energy in, my spiritual energy, along with all the other stuff that I pray for, like world peace and people I love, and we continue to do that. But right at the forefront of the burner of your wants and desires, you have to give that attention to it first, because if you don't give yourself the love and the empowerment, then it's going to be hard to give somebody else that, because you're lacking for you. And it's important for you to take a step and just know that that nothing needs to be sacrificed in order for your dream to fulfill itself. And it comes in the form of known and unknown. So sometimes we know what to do at the right time. Sometimes we take a step blindly into the shadows that may be lingering, and just take a step for a step's sake to help break down all the barriers that keep you from knowing the truth. That this, for me, this book is published right here and right now. So what can we do to empower it? Well, we refresh constantly. We refresh by, if you need it, doing the process all over again, going through the claim, the discovery, the release, and the redefining. That's if you're feeling a little weak. But what you can do to continue it is pray on it once a day, every day, at least once a day, every day, and affirm it constantly. Let it be at the forefront of your mind, affirming that, for me, that this book is published. I get out of my own way and allow the process to unfold before me, and I give thanks for this process. I give thanks for the process. I give thanks for everything that was given to me in moving in the direction of publication. And finally, I guess, is the arrival. And sometimes it seems like it's snuck up overnight. It's kind of like aging. I woke up one day and was like, wait a minute, what happened? That happened awful fast. My body changed that fast. When did that happen? I don't remember it happening. And it's the same thing with the good in your life. When you wake up and you say, oh, it happened. I've arrived. What a beautiful thing. And you move on to your next dream. Don't get scattered by trying to change everything in your life all at once, because that doesn't work. What works is you giving love to whatever it is you want. And not just things like, for me, it's publication of my book, but it may be a change that you want to see in your life. It may be opening up to more good in your life. That is hard for a lot of people, accepting good. They can give and give and give, but when it comes to receiving, they have a difficult time. Do you ever notice when you say, oh, thank you for that, and they say, oh no, thank you. There's a tendency to want to throw it right back and give the good that you should just receive by saying, it's mine, I just accept it.
Well, and I think the giving and receiving. So some of us are really good at giving, and some of us are really good at receiving, but it's reciprocal.
Yeah.
So it's really important for us to know where we are on that, because we should be giving and receiving, and it should be kind of an equal flow kind of thing. And so if we're receiving and not giving, then we have a block. And if we're giving and not receiving, then we have a block. And so just recognizing it's a process, and it's circular, and it's giving and receiving and giving and receiving and giving and receiving. And so I know for me, it's been a lot easier for me to give than receive. And so learning to just say thank you, as opposed to trying to give something back, or trying to give the thing that somebody's trying to give me back, or whether it's a compliment or a thing, just recognizing when it's time to say thank you, and when it's also time to be the one giving.
And Rahim, we were talking before the service, and he brought up the thing about forgiveness. That somewhere in that whole process that we just laid out is a place that is calling for forgiveness. And that can be part of the release by forgiving yourself for something, like, for instance, me forgiving myself that my book hasn't published yet. I haven't even got a illustrator. And I could beat myself up for that and say, you don't deserve You see what I'm saying? Can go on those journeys, and they're wasteful. So thank you, Raheem, for reminding me of that, because it's an important part of this whole process. And just love yourself.
Mhm.
You can love yourself so much that you can pay attention to something you want in your life and give it all the love that you have to give through prayer, through affirmation, through bringing even somebody that's very close to you that you trust into the process. Share with them where you are at, and share by allowing them to pray for your process. That's an important step, because where two or more gathered, there I am, right in the midst of you. And we can use that forevermore.
Well, and also in forgiveness, Reverend Michael talked about forgiving ourselves, but most of us have somebody who has done something to us that we have felt is unforgivable. And so learning the process of going through the forgiveness, not for the other person, but for ourselves, because us holding on to that old hurt or that old anger or that old thing that was done is not damaging them. It's damaging us. And so if there's a place in my life where I haven't forgiven someone for whatever it is, then that's hurting me. And so just looking through all the old thoughts that come up. I know I've talked about this ad nauseum, but our mind is thinking, I think it's 70,000 thoughts a day. And all of those thoughts, we teach that all the time. All of those thoughts are things, and we're manifesting our thoughts. And so it's really, really important for us to focus on the things that we do want, not the things that we don't want. And when there's old hurts and grudges that we haven't let go of yet, they're only hurting us. And so this is a really good time to say, I'm just going to put those back in the garbage where they belong and not dig them back out again, because I'm worth it, because I'm God's child, because I'm loved all the time. And that's what we want to focus on. We want to focus on that love and on that power that is ours when we love ourselves and we love others, and we just can look at what we're doing and know it's love.
So you got to remember, you can throw it in the trash, but you also have to empty the trash. It's like on your computer, it's still hanging in there if you haven't emptied the trash.
You're right.
So go out there and empty all the trash and forgive yourself. I got something I want to do. So let's are you complete?
Okay.
Okay. So if you all would, just close your eyes and allow yourself to drift so gently within, like being on a magic carpet, floating all around, moving deeper inside you, open for discovery.
Mm-hmm.
Just allow yourself to see where this carpet lands. A sacred place, maybe someplace you know of, maybe someplace you make up, but just allow this carpet to land and be in this sacred place. And take it all in. How does it make you feel being there? Is there anything you see that's significant? Could be anything. Now focus in on that. And whatever it is, it has a way of communicating to you. So I want you to look and ask, what is it that you need to release? Anything that you haven't forgiven yourself for. Release anything that you haven't forgiven somebody that's done something to you. Just bring that up. And when you see it, when you feel it, when you hear it, however it shows itself to you, do like you do on the computer. Just drag it over to the trash and let it disappear off your screen. And now, empty the trash. What does it feel like? You feel more empowered? So I want you to now allow something magnificent to float up into your consciousness. The most important thing that needs to be dealt with for your dream fulfillment. Name it your dream fulfillment. No matter what it is, a change, an object, a feeling, a desire. Just let that be it. And now, I want you to redefine this thing in a way that is more powerful to you. Redefine it. And so you can get back on your carpet, giving thanks for this place that you were, giving thanks for everything that's been revealed to you, and bring the carpet back into the space wherever you're sitting. And just from the deepest place of your heart, allow yourself to say, thank you. Thanks to me, thanks to life, thanks to all those who are in my life. Thanks for all the good that is fulfilling my dream right here and right now. I accept all the good that it takes for me to be fulfilled. And so I'm just so very grateful. Grateful for all those who joined us today. Grateful for this process we call good, we call God, we call it whatever we call it, the infinite presence that is blessing us every moment of the day. I'm grateful for this. I say thank you to all who have joined us today and all who may participate on the recordings. With a heart full of gratitude, I now release, let go, and allow it to be. And so it is.
I am light, beaming, streaming through this world. You are light,
That was so beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you. I guess we should clap too, but it feels so deep. It just felt like a prayer.
It was a prayer.
Yeah. Thank
I
you so much.
receive your thank yous.
Yeah. Very good. So, wow, I'm in another space
I
now.
know.
You just took me to a really beautiful place. I don't want to come out of it, but I got some business to do.
It's right here. Right here.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So, this is a time that you have a chance to give from your heart. If you appreciate this service that we've given you, or the work that Centers for Spiritual Living is doing all across the world, not just us. We're one point of light in this grand beam that's been sent out into the universe. And each one of us are points of light in the light. So by joining us, by supporting us, you're saying yes to that light that's within you. And like the song just said, shine. So this is how you can give to us.
So the easiest way is to go to our website, cslnorthmetro.org, and there are several ways to give out there. There's also the Venmo code on your screen right now, and it's on the website in case you miss it here. So there's lots of ways to give, and we appreciate it very much. cslnorthmetro.org.
Yeah. So put your palms up and let it shine towards the basket or your screen, and just repeat after me. Dear Spirit, I am so grateful in my heart.
Dear Spirit, I'm so grateful in my heart.
Grateful for all the good you continually give me.
Grateful for all the good you continually give me.
Grateful for my life.
Grateful for my life.
Grateful for my family's life.
Grateful for my family's life.
Grateful for the family of humanity.
Grateful for the family of humanity.
I just say thank you.
I just say thank you.
I give from my heart.
Give from my heart.
And allow it to be.
And allow it to be.
And so it is.
And so it is.
So once again, we return to Rahim. Thank you, Rahim.
My pleasure.
I love your name.
Of this beautiful happening today.
I love your name.
Hold space for the good things in your life. Hold space for the good things in your life. Create a pathway to your heart. Create a pathway to your heart. Receive the love that's all around. Receive the love that's all around. love and life.
Yeah, so beautiful.
You've done it again.
So tell us a little more about your music. I'm guessing those are all originals.
All originals. I've been writing songs and performing and playing shows and having albums but the further I move along and actually in the performance realm,
Mm-hmm.
I realize that I become a vessel, just like what you're doing when you're speaking. You have to have the knowledge and in my case the dexterity or maybe the chops, but then you have to get out of the way. I have to get out of the way and just let the music come through.
Mm-hmm.
And when I do that honestly and authentically, then a connection happens. So that certain something happens. And it's very much, there's a mystery to it, but there's also kind of a system to it. And it puts it on me to keep clear and awake and open, and it's kind of like a pipe, keeping the pipe clear of mental debris. And so my writing more and more is kind of going more into that realm of almost like you said, of prayers, but also good melodies. I'm a fan of melodic music like the Beatles and of course in ELO and Elvis Costello and all these people that are just amazing writers and givers of their music. And I think there's a common denominator, and it's that they become one with it. And that's where I want to be, and that's where I feel like I'm becoming, because of the awareness that, oh, it's not me. I'm a conduit.
Right.
And then and that keeps me very humble, because it can be taken away like that. I could come across to you inauthentically and you'll know it just like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's a very elusive in a way. And so that's where my music, that's where I have to live. I have to live in that awareness that, wait, no, it's not me that you're hearing, really. It's what's coming through me. And that's that whether I'm in a club or a theater or video, it's the same energy, it's the same essence, and the same light and sound waves, in any venue. And that's been a real interesting journey for me as a singer and songwriter. And and it's always reaffirming afterwards to go, oh, it happened again. So
Yeah.
I'm very grateful for the opportunities, but it's so cool for me. I get to look back and to myself and go, ooh, something went through me and something connected. And that's such a reward, that in itself, for sure. So,
And staying in the becoming,
yes.
never arriving, always becoming.
Right. But then also arriving in just milliseconds to know, okay,
Well, there's landings.
I'm here.
There are landings.
You just
But-
can't stay here. You have to keep arriving, it's a journey, it's a process, and it's like snowshoeing. It's not about the destination. It's about, you have to fall in love with the sweat and the burn in your legs. You have to say, ooh, yeah. And then when you get to the glacier lake, you can sit and go, oh, yes. But then you got to get up and go back. And you have to love that and go, wow, it's getting dark outside. This is when the animals come. Uh-oh. And then to love that feeling too.
So, Paul, bring yourselves up.
Paul.
Right. Great.
Greg.
But I get Paul.
Hey there.
Paul was visiting me from the unknown.
Good discussion.
Yeah, thank you so much for your music. I just enjoyed it so much. It was so deep. We could just really feel it. I could.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best thing I can hear. That's the best thing I can feel and know that it happens, you know, and because I'm, like I said, I'm grateful for that myself, you know, because I feel it when I'm singing it. I feel it.
Yep. It was special.
And so do we.
Yeah.
I know.
So you're going to talk about, oh, Zoom. Are we,
Oh, I guess I should talk about Zoom. So we could continue this conversation on Zoom after we get complete what we're doing here today. And the Zoom link is in the comments, but if you happen to miss it there, it's on our website, CSL North Metro, on the calendar. So we absolutely love to continue this conversation on Zoom, and we'd be happy to see you there.
yeah.
All right.
So will you do a prayer?
So I just invite you. Do you guys have anything you want to share before I finish out?
No.
Just Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah. Good message. Good service.
All right. So I just invite you to take a deep breath and release it and close your eyes. And as we recognize that there's just that one power, that one presence, that one life that is each one of us and all of us, that there is no separation. There's only one. And so we are absolutely so grateful for this day, grateful for this service, grateful for Greg and Sheila and Rahim and Ernestine and all of the people that it takes to put this on every week, and grateful for everyone who participates with us on Sundays and later on the recording. Just an absolute gratitude for the good that's happening in our lives. And so I just embrace that good for each one of us, and I release this word into the love and into the light, knowing it is done. And together we say, and so it is.
So it is.
And we love to see you on Zoom.
All
Bye,
right.
everyone. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, everybody.
New Year.
All right.
Happy Old Year too.
That too.
Yeah. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.